What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel where we get you on the grind and improve your mind. In this video, we're going to dissect a channel called Dad, How Do I? We're going to talk about why it's important to follow a channel like this and what impact it has in society. Let's get into it. The YouTube channel that we're talking about today is going to be Dad, How Do I? Now, you may be asking, why is All Gains Mindset talking about this? Because we live in such a time where fatherhood is on a very interesting level these days. It's something. Well, eventually we're gonna have a podcast. We're gonna get some dads on. We're gonna talk about kids. We got that coming for you guys in the future. But we want to start it out with this video because I see a lot of situations in there's a lot of single mother households that I'm seeing lately. It's just the raw truth of it. And when you have a society or when you have a life like that, a channel like this will come in handy. Because a lot of kids are not taught these masculine traits, these masculine values. Now, Mike and I were very fortunate. I want to put that out there. We have both parents. We have a strong relationship with them. And it's something to be celebrated. It's something to endorse. It's something to be proud of. It's something to be happy about. There's no oh, I hate my parents. If you have a good relationship with your mom and dad and they have a healthy relationship in themselves and you have a good relationship with them, it's very powerful. People don't realize that during their childhood years, having both parents in the house is actually very powerful. It's very strong for being raised from child to adult. A lot of people forget that their childhood impacts their adulthood, and a lot of stuff that you adapt to and learn as a child will affect you later in life. So a lot of kids are not being taught a lot of these masculine traits and a lot of these things that men naturally do. Naturally, because men like to just play with things. We like to build things. That's how we invented the car. Or different, horse wagons back in the day. We like to build stuff. That's sort of our nature. We built the pyramids. Well, our ancestors did. We're lazy now, but we wouldn't do that to that. But humans built that. We have a very strong urge to create. So what this guy's doing, he's teaching basic human stuff. Right now he has almost 4 million subscribers, and with good reason. Yeah, so his most popular is thank you, how to shave. So basic things that people will look up because they actually don't know how to do it. This is very important to understand, guys. This is actually the life we live now. A lot of people don't know these basic things. And it might possibly get worse, we don't know, but it could get better with some awareness added to it, which is why we're doing this video, for awareness. Awareness that this channel exists, awareness in the problems that we face in society today, and to try to find some healthy solutions for you guys coming forward.
Yeah, this guy, he does videos specifically on how to do certain things that men should know how to do or that need to be taught. So a kid, because I remember a long time ago, I see one right now, how to tie a tie. I remember my dad showing me how to tie my own tie when I had to go to, I don't remember what it was, maybe if it was a funeral or something, or wherever I had to wear a tie. He showed me how to tie a tie. And, some people are just unfortunate to not have a dad to do that. And so this channel is perfect for that specific value that could be for kids without fathers in their life. And so this guy has put out a lot of videos about certain things. I see one right here, how to change a tire. My dad taught me how to change a tire. I know how to change a tire all by myself. I'm a big boy. But, some people are just unfortunate with that. And this brings a lot of positivity to young men that might not know how to do certain things and might be very afraid to try to do it. And this guy is helping give them that helping hand, to give them that step forward to do specific things, like how to unclog a bathtub drain, certain things like that, things that men should know how to do for either their house or for their everyday life, things, or in emergencies, certain things, or even just be positivity. Because I think I've seen a video where he talks about, I'm proud of you. Fathers to their sons want to be positive and give them that, that praise of, doing good hard work, so.
This is stuff that you won't really be taught in high school. This is stuff that public school can't really teach you. And some of these things, a lot of moms don't even teach their sons this because some just, for unknown reasons, they just don't know. So a lot of men, when they grow up, they simply don't know how to do these things. So a channel like this will come in handy for that reason. But we also have to understand why there would be a channel like this and why it would be so popular. So we have to understand the dynamics of how this could come and be. And the reason is because a lot of things are messed up in our society right now. And this guy is, in a way, he's a hero for doing what he's doing because he's showing someone the way. He's becoming a mentor figure because that's technically what dads are to their son or daughter. Many times they're more of a mentor figure than parents. I don't know, this is a non-popular truth, but your parents are not supposed to be your friend. They're supposed to be sort of your mentor and help you become the person that you were meant to be. They're just meant to be a helping stepping stone to you. Of course, you have to do the work, become better, work on yourself, but it's always good to have a little bit of guidance and mentor in your life. And let's face it, a lot of people out there, they don't have that proper mentor. They don't have the right stepping stones, and they're not taught the basic things of life. So when a guy like this makes a channel and it's popular as it is, there's a reason for that. There's a lot of reasons why people will tune in just to watch these videos and learn. Because there's a starvation for mentorship, there's a starvation for having a dad or something like that, and there's a starvation to learn and understand how the world works. School won't teach you how to do your taxes. School's not going to show you how to shave. All these things need to be taught first by hand, and they need to be taught in front of your face. You need to see it to believe it and see it to do it. That's why it comes in handy this much. That's why videos on how to change a tire are so popular, because people don't know and they're not shown to their face. They need to go on YouTube. They need to go on the internet to find out this information instead of having it be provided to them. This is something that's going on in the world, and we need to find solutions to that. The biggest solution that we could just say outright is be careful who you have kids with. This goes for men and women. Know who you're reproducing with. Have a long-term plan. Stop just wear condoms if you don't want kids, and if you want kids, don't. And make sure you're reproducing with the right woman for the men. This is a message to men, because we are men. We're not women, so we can't really speak on that at the moment. But you are in control of your own sperm where it goes. So if you're going to have a child, make sure you know what you're doing, and make sure it's with the right person. Don't just oops, and then you're financially screwed because you made a decision and now she wants to keep it, or you want to keep it, and then try to plan accordingly. That's part of being a man, is being very productive with your time, and it's also being a man is part of time management and financial management and you need to be able to manage your life as a man the way you see fit. You can't go making crazy mistakes with the wrong person, and then you end up in a bad situation. You guys know what I'm talking about. Just be mindful of what you're doing in your life. Stop making dumb decisions that are not necessary. Try to make the best possible decision, and don't act on your emotionality sometimes, because when you're having sex and you just all goes everywhere, and then it's like, oops, well, I couldn't control myself. A lot of you guys need to practice emotional and physical self-control.
The thing is that if you don't have that, and you make an oops and you don't want to have a kid, but she does, and she keeps it, and she takes your money and stuff, and you're not in the picture, then the cycle continues of what this guy went through already and now is trying to bring back into the fold, because this guy has a story where he pretty much had no father in his life, and so he didn't learn a lot of these things, and he had to do it on his own. And a lot of kids that are going to end up, especially boys, are going to have to go through that as well if, this specific thing of self-control with us as guys doesn't stop. And if we can figure out our own self-control and stop ourselves from making accidents and having a whole bunch of kids with people that we don't want to be with, then we can stop this cycle, and there wouldn't be a value for this channel if that was the case. But people just don't have enough self-control, don't have the right mindset, and having kids for no reason and leaving their kids, and then that's why these channels grow so much. And we're very thankful to have channels that are like this, because there are a lot of people that are mentorless, fatherless, and they need help. And with these channels, they definitely will put those kids, those boys, in the right path to be better, and to be better than us and whoever else that might be in a bad it might be in a bad place that ended up putting them there in the first place.
Now, what can you, the viewer, do to help make the world a little bit better places? You obviously cannot adopt every child, every fatherless kid. You can't do that, right? What you can do is focus on yourself, and you could work on your own situation to help improve the world one little step at a time. So just be mindful of the decisions you make and when you have kids and who with, and make sure, if you really want to have a child, do it with the right person, and make sure you stay in their life, because we live in a very interesting time right now where a lot of children are fatherless. So if you're a dad, know what you're doing, and when you want to have kids, have them. Just make sure you're ready. If you're not ready, don't do it yet. Just hold it in a little bit longer, or just pull out. That's all you have to do. Just ease it back a second. So guys, just be mindful of what you're doing, and try to, make the best version of yourself. And in doing so, you're contributing positivity to the world just by knowing at least what you want. So at least you're not contributing to the problem. We want to have more people with solutions and less problems. So if you guys like the video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe as well. Leave a comment on this channel. What do you think about it? Have you ever watched it? What do you think about this whole situation in the world going on? If there's any more solutions, let us know in the comments. Let's have a conversation. Let's get it going. And we're going to see you guys in the next video.